Yo, what's going on, man? You guys are now tuned back into the Free Sauce Podcast, and we got another banger of an episode this week. But you already know, before we get into the episode, make sure you keep on hitting that subscribe button below, keep on hitting the like button, commenting, sharing, keep on tuning with the Instagram and doing all that. We got a lot of big things coming. We got some merch coming, a lot of big guests coming. Anything else coming? That's it.
You mentioned everything.
A lot of shit coming.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit coming.
But without further ado, we're going to allow our first guest to go ahead and introduce himself.
How y'all doing, man? I go by Nueblessings, but most people know me as Michael, so yeah.
Yeah, and I've known Michael for quite a minute now, so it's just always good to have like familiar faces, come on the podcast and share some inspirations or share some like advice for people listening and all the audience. So pretty much, Mike, like I just always wanted to ask you, like, what inspires you?
What inspires me?
Yeah.
Shit, bro. Really, like my mom. You know what I'm saying? My mom be working. She be working so hard to provide for me, bro. So it's definitely my mom.
Okay, that's really good. Like, what type of like, you draw a lot of inspirations from your mom. Like, what has that inspiration taught you as an individual?
To never stop like working and never stop like trying to achieve your goal. Cause one thing about my mom, bro, she's always gonna make it happen, and I want to be like that person. I'm always gonna make it happen, no matter what situation that comes my way. I'm always make it happen. You know what I'm saying? By God's grace, I'm always make it happen.
That's phenomenal to hear too, and pretty much like. The whole purpose of this podcast is talk about your music, how you balance like music, school, and like overall your life in general. So pretty much, like, what made you want to get into music?
Really, man, I don't know. To be honest, bro, like, cause actually, yeah, I do know, cause I was making music around like 2017, late 2017. I was listening to a lot of like underground artists and shit. So they kind of just inspired me, cause I'm like, damn. If these niggas doing this shit, and like some of it was weak, but some of it was low-key hard, and I'm like, damn, these niggas could do it, I could do it too. I was making my shit was not that good, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. My shit was weak as hell, but then I started like developing my sound and stuff, and I'm like, damn, like nobody really sound like me. So like people would try to like compare me to like another artist, but like I know I don't sound like that, and they know I don't sound like that, so they be like, man, who do you sound like again? They're like, you can't find nobody that sounds like me, so
So pretty much, was it really hard finding your sound?
I could say yeah, but then I could say no at the same time. Yeah, because like you got to make some shit that's new to people's ears, that people haven't heard yet, and that people would like to hear. So that kind of like plays a factor and shit. So
you say people don't say you sound like nobody, so you never like try to like. You never like listen to nobody and try to like let me take some from their game and try to.
Bro. I feel like that's what everybody does, because you have to also be a student of the game. Right. So you also like learning from different people. Like say if like you would play some shit right, and then I'm like maybe I could like learn to like a thing. Like I'm not gonna lie, I feel like my biggest inspiration would probably be like Don Toliver, because that nigga's sound is fucking amazing. That nigga makes some beautiful music, bro. That's the type of shit I be wanting to play. And like Party Next Door too, because that nigga shit, bro. If you listen to the shit that he released in 2014, that shit it was way ahead of its time, because the shit that was released around that time did not sound anything like that. That's why people still listen to it to this day. 8 years.
That's a long time,
nigga. What?
That's a really long time to keep a fan base like on grasp,
So
like when you finding your sound, how much does the producer and the engineer, how much time and effort did they put in to make sure your sound came to be what you wanted it to be?
Honestly, bro, I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you, bro. I used to be going on YouTube and looking at beats, like looking for beats and shit. Like I used to be like taking them from like YouTube to like an illegal website and putting all them, you know what I'm saying? So, but now it's like I realized the effects of that shit, because I damn near got copyrighted one time for doing that shit. So now like all the shit that I have out now, they're all like I bought all the beats. So I really just, if I listen to the beat once, and if I know I could rap on it, I will rap on it. So you know what I'm saying.
And then what was the legal aspect of being copyrighted? Because I feel like a lot of people don't know that.
Basically, bro, they would like text you first. It'll text you on like wherever they can like reach you, and then they'll tell you, "Oh, take it down. If you don't take it down, we're gonna like have to like call the authorities," type shit.
They sound like a cease and desist.
You feel me, bro? So it's like, you know, I was like, damn, boy, I did that shit with the quickness. I didn't want to get arrested, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, and also you said you like Don's Oliver and probably next door inspiring you. Like, what are some music that you might give to people listening right now to maybe get them on hook on that vibe, or because I feel like some people might not really necessarily listen to them right now. So, what could be like some music that could help draw more audience towards them?
Definitely like some upbeat shit, cause everybody who doesn't like to dance. You feel me? So like anything upbeat, anything that like people like, anything that's catchy for real. Anything that's upbeat and catchy, honestly, like that's how you get anybody's attention. So
And then also I wanted to go along that same line. So pretty much like, you say you draw inspirations from them. So how do you implement their style or their way into helping tell your story? Because at the end of the day, it's you telling your story from your own point of view. So how do you get the listeners to see your point of view and your story?
Really, bro, I kind of tell. Sometimes I be telling stories on my music, bro, but people don't really be noticing it because I be like throwing in some shit here and there. But like, really, ultimately, I'm telling a story. Like, it's this one song I have called like "Poison Ivy." That shit is like, it was like a story of some shit that happened to me in fucking one of these little college parties with this little. But and I also have another one called like "Party Girl." Like, it wasn't really anything related to me. But like, I know people have related to some shit like that, so that's why I made it type shit. So yeah, really like shit that people could relate to, and also like, what I'm saying, turn up to type shit. So
that's really solid. That's really solid.
It really is. So when you like create music, what's like one of the what's your creative process like? How do you go about? Do you write lyrics, freestyle? Do you typically have like what you want to do already in your head, or you kind of just go with the flow? What's that process like?
It's, bro, honestly, like me making music, bro, I feel like that's why I don't even like doing school sometimes, bro, because I could be like doing my assignment and then I'm listening to a beat at the same time, and like my creative flow just start working, bro, and I don't even be trying to do the work, bro. I just be wanting to, get on my phone and start writing shit, bro. So I'm like, cause usually, bro, like when a flow comes in my mind and I know that it's gonna be a hit, bro, the first thing I would do is record that bitch so I don't forget. Cause sometimes I will forget the shit in like 5 minutes, and then something new wants to come in my mind, like a whole new flow. So I listen to a beat, words start coming. You know what I'm saying? Flows start coming. Then I start writing it. Then I record it so I don't forget. So I could keep going, like adding on to it. So yeah, and once I'm done, like once I get the first chorus, the next verse usually be freestyle. I just be going. I just, I just start going. And then another thing, like, I feel like people have to start like taking their time in it, because usually when you rush, you will listen to it and then something better will come in your mind. So you gotta like take your time with it when you writing your music down and stuff. So usually everything just be flowing. How long do you listen to a beat for? Do you listen to it for like a couple of hours, days? I don't like continuously listen to it for like a couple hours, because then I'm gonna start getting tired of the beat. So but like it really depends on the beat. So like I'll listen to it for like probably play it back like 5-10 times. Then after that, by the time I'm done listening to it for real, I have some shit down that I want to like write, and then I just go with the flow.
I feel like that's the same with like a lot of like at least artist friends that we have. It's just pretty much like they don't want to listen to the same beats over and over and over, because you get sick and tired of it.
And you like
listen to the same song over and over again.
Are you doing this whole process by yourself? Like this, you're just recording, like mixing, mastering process. You doing this by yourself?
Like I'll be using BandLab. That's one thing. You know that nigga Steve Lacy made his fucking album off BandLab.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know who told me that shit. Somebody told me that shit, and I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that shit inspired me, bro. Cause look where that nigga is now, working in studios. This nigga's rich. He's rich now. One song. Well, I know he has more hits, but like one song that like everybody knows. I know you heard Bad Habits.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
all it takes to change your life is one song, bro. So like, yeah, I've been using BandLab. You know what I'm saying? I'll like record on BandLab. I have a mic and everything, like a whole little setup. So the mic has an interface with it too. So like I connect that to like a USB 3 cord, and I connect it to my phone so I can record the music through my phone. Well, through the mic on my phone, with the beat still playing and everything. Right. So then once I'm done with everything, I'd like take all the tracks and then export it to GarageBand. Then that's where the real mixing happens. So yeah.
How did this journey start? Because take me to a place where like it's just you sat there, you was like, okay, this my first song. This how I'm gonna do it. Like, how did
like
this
my first original song?
Like how did this journey start?
Oh, shit. You know how like you used to be in high school just making beats on a table and shit and just freestyling?
Oh yeah,
that's what, bro. I'm like, bro, I could really start like putting my stuff out because I used to be going crazy on the little freestyles back in high school, bro. And I'm like, man, like I just have these little momentary things where I could be making music that like could be out for longer, type shit, if that makes sense. But yeah, I was definitely, bro, really like that kind of just inspired me to like, I was in my room off the little Apple headphones and I get a little YouTube beat and I start just making a song on that stuff. It wasn't good, but I knew I could get somewhere. So yeah.
I mean, that's where anything you start, you're not gonna be good from the get go.
For sure.
It takes a lot of like work and discipline and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like you say you wasn't that good. So like, how did you maintain that level of focus to be like, okay, I'm not good now, but I can be better? Because you could have quit at any moment.
Yeah. I think it was one of these probably like my senior year of high school. I made this one song, and everybody like I played it in my homie's car first. He was like, bro, this you? Like he's confused. Like, is this you? I'm like, yeah. Like I told you I'm finna play my song. He's like, bro, nah, ain't no way this you, bro. And then he went to pick up like my other homie. So that we in the car, he said, run that shit back, bro. So both of them listened to it. Nobody, bro, when I tell you nobody in that car was saying a word but just listening. And then they were like, yeah, bro.
You got something.
Like, bro, you really got that shit. And I'm like, damn. Like I be listening to that song now, and that shit is bad. Like it's like it wasn't mixed correctly, but it was like the potential was there. So that's how, like right then and there, bro, I knew like I could definitely do this shit. I could definitely do this. And
it's really good to have some people to actually play it to. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of the friends. If you show me music and it's bad, I'ma tell you.
like honestly, bro, like I be hating when niggas like they'll like try to sugarcoat. Like, bro, be for real, bro. I'm not gonna quit if you tell me my shit is bad, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know how it is. So, like, I can use it as constructive criticism. You can improve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like that's a problem with a lot of people. You might have a friend come show you something. You might not necessarily like it. You could feel like you could tweak it a little bit, but you don't want to necessarily shoot them down because you feel like you're hurting them.
Another thing though, my bad, I just cut you off.
No, you good.
Like another thing though, like you have to be able to tell your homies that like their music isn't good. It's not a bad thing. Don't tell them like, oh bro, this shit decent. No, tell them if it's bad or not. You know what I'm saying? So they can improve. Or there's some people out there that like music isn't really for them. So like it's
Oh yeah.
You don't want them to be chasing a dream that like, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't there.
It ain't no.
It's not. Chasing something that's dead. That shit fried. That's not it.
Exactly to the point. Just be able to be real enough with your peoples and your close friends. So then, at least I'd rather hear from somebody I know than somebody I don't know. Because then at least if coming from somebody I know, I'm like, okay, they have my best interest at heart.
It'd be like you get outside and be like, you confident as hell. You confident as hell in this piece of music you got. But
this shit hit.
Right, your homies
ain't. You don't know.
Right, and everybody that you playing it to, they like, nah, that ain't it.
Laughing at that's the worst thing somebody could do.
Yeah, bro. And your homies knowing that shit ain't it, bro. And you didn't sent them out though.
Oh my goodness, that shit is crazy.
And then also going along that same lines, pretty much like, how is your support system being? Like, how is like the people around you let you know, oh Mike, this could be better. Oh Mike, this is it. This is the sound. Oh Mike, hold on. This not your beat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
How has your support system been able to help navigate you into the right direction?
So like, probably, I think I knew like, cause you know Omar, right? That's my you know what I'm saying, that's my fucking boy. But so like every song I would make, like after I'm done, I used to be in the dorm going crazy. So I'm in the dorm, I'm making music, right? And then I'll wait for this. I'll be so excited waiting for this nigga to come back, bro. The moment he come back, I'll be, bro, yo, bro, I got a song, bro, come listen to this. He'll stand right there, bro. I'll play that shit. He'll listen to it. He'll tell me if like what like beats is working, like what's sounding good. So all the ones that sounding good, I left them. All the ones that sounded bad, I kind of found ways to like improve on them. But like if I knew it's like, oh yeah, this shit probably not for me, I just, you know what I'm saying, the file will be there, but I haven't tested since. You know? So like yeah, he was definitely the one like helping me find my sound. And like the moment I found my sound, bro, everything just went up from there, bro. And he was telling me, bro, just we in a room one time, we was just talking, bro, we was just like reminiscing. He was like, bro, you realize it only takes one song for your life to change. And like that shit low-key kind of stuck with me, bro. That's why like every song I make, bro, I try to like, you know what I'm saying, put like real effort into it, not just like, you know what I'm saying, release some bullshit. You feel me? Because that just be a waste of your time and craft.
Right, you're trying to make shit that people could vibe to type.
You feel me, bro? So like you would be like, I make this shit where like you in the back of, you just got picked up from a party or some shit. You in the back of the Uber going home. You play your music. You play me. You know what I'm saying. You play my shit. You just looking out the window. Just, you know what I'm saying. Just vibing, bro. You feel me, bro? Just vibing, bro. Like,
you're a little drunk, just vibing.
I feel like that's the best type of music, though.
Right.
That's the best type of shit. Like you could be high. You could be under any type of influence. Listen to my shit. You know what I'm saying. Your shit decent. You don't even have to be under the influence, bro. You could just be having a good ass day.
Right.
Hey, play that Nueblessings, bro. Play that shit, bro. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, I definitely, bro. Like when I tell you, bro, niggas done came a long way, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, you even touched on it. I could tell you came a long way from starting from the dorm.
Yeah.
Like people don't realize, like,
crazy thing is, bro, I'm still in that motherfucker shit. Now that we in an apartment now, so it didn't move from the dorm room to the apartment, bro. So like,
and that's to the garage.
You feel
and
me,
then
bro?
that's to a building.
you know what I'm saying? Then we gonna be in that. Hopefully, bro. I can't wait to get like an actual like studio. I've been in a studio before, but like the song that I made, it wasn't really like how I wanted it to sound. But like, you know what I'm saying? I know that like when I get in that studio for real and like I'm the one under control. Right. Oh yeah, it's up for the ops, man.
Right.
Oh yeah,
right.
And then like I was trying to, what I wanted to touch on was pretty much like people don't realize how hard it is to start anything, and even at that, being a college student and start something in your dorm, because you feel like sometimes it gets really hectic, it gets really loud, it gets really crazy in the dorm sometimes. So like, how were you able to still manage and be able to use that as your comfort zone? Because I feel like sometimes you might want to get distracted, you might want to do something else other than just work on your music. So how did you stay focused and be disciplined?
Honestly, bro, I would like, what would I do? I would wait till like it was like seemingly quiet, because you know how Wadi was, bro. It'd be loud, the door slamming. Like that shit used to be like, and I'd definitely wait till Omar has left the room, cause once he's in the room, bro, I can't record. I can't record with nobody in the room, bro. Like it be throwing me off, and like my whole fucking creative process is fucked up. So like I'll just wait till like it's seemingly quiet, and I go in like my little area, just start making music, bro. I just start, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, honestly, just I would make sure like my work was done. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because
you a student first.
Because we a student first. You know what I'm saying? So that got to be top. So you know what I'm saying? Make sure the work is done, and like shit. If I don't got nothing to do, I'm in the studio. I'm making music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And like I've been told, like most people that do music, their creative process is usually from like 2 a.m. to like 6 a.m.
I figured out that like the best, like my mind be fucking flowing at like 2 in the morning for some reason. I don't know why.
I think that's a creative system.
You feel me? At like 2 in the morning. But sometimes, bro, I could be in the middle of class and like say I put like one AirPod in and I'm hearing a beat. I'll be bro. I'll be having to fight the urge to leave. Go home, bro. Like just leave and fucking like record that shit. Cause I'm like, damn, bro, I still gotta wait. And then the class would be like from 11 and my shit don't end till like 3:15. So I really gotta wait. So it's like, yeah.
What keeps you from leaving? Like, what's that urge?
That degree. Bro, I'm spending all this money at this school, bro. Like, come on, man.
Like some people, It doesn't take much for them to leave a classroom.
Like it's crazy because I didn't see, bro. I don't know his name. I low-key forgot his name, but it's this one dude that I know. Like he's in a class with me, bro. We be in class, bro. Teacher be teaching, folks be sleep. Like he be sleep. No, I've never since we've been here, bro. I've never seen that nigga take a lick of notes.
Oh hell no!
I never seen that nigga. He just be there, just
hell
no, bro.
Right.
I tell you, he be sleep, and then he'll leave like he didn't took like a whole lecture's worth of notes. It's not a single note in that bitch.
I ain't gonna lie though, like this is no bullshit for real. Like if I'm in a class and I don't know what's going on, and like I'm already given the packet to study for stuff. Like me personally, I leave the classroom to go to the library to figure it out. That's just because I'm sitting here. You're not teaching me. I'm not learning shit. Might as well go try to figure it out.
That's why really, bro, you have to put yourself in a class where you know like you're gonna learn.
Oh yeah.
Cause bro, like that's why I be using Rate My Professor, bro. Cause if I'm looking at that shit and the ratings is telling me the teacher doesn't teach and she only reads, I'm not choosing that teacher, bro. Cause you're not, cause why are you in a class where the teacher is like looking at shits off her like PowerPoints when you could do that shit yourself?
No, for real.
And you know they be having to record it so they voices like over the shit. So what's the point of me coming to class? Like I don't want to be in a class like that because it's like online schooling all over again. So I'm not trying to do that shit. So I'd rather go to a class where like I'm required to take notes and then they tell me, oh, this is gonna be on the test, and they not reading off the like for me the PowerPoint. They saying that shit. They telling you what's gonna be on the exam and shit like that. So yeah.
So how do you balance both school and music? Like when do you like sometimes you're doing homework, you say you don't want to do it. So like how do you find the urge of not consistently doing homework and working on music? Or how do you like find the balance between, okay, I could do my homework right now and then do music right now, or I could do music right now and then do my homework, So
right.
like
sometimes like I be having my sometimes I be fucking my own priorities up sometimes, bro. Like cause if I know like I didn't heard a beat earlier, and like I'm like, okay, this song shouldn't take me too long. I'll knock it out in like an hour. And I'm like, cool, okay, bet. I got time to, what I'm saying? Now, like, while I'm doing my homework, I'm listening to it. I'm listening to it, see if I can make it better. Or if it's good, I'll let it be. I just start listening to other music for, like, some more inspiration type shit. So
I ain't gonna lie, an hour to knock out a song, it's crazy.
Bro, honestly, it's really not. Like, people make it seem like it's, I know niggas that can make a song in 20, 30 minutes.
I'm about to say, a lot of times you hear like actual like big time rappers and shit. They say niggas make songs in 5 minutes and shit like that. I'm like, but it makes sense when you got a nigga like an actual engineer and shit. Like you don't got to worry about you just rap. It makes sense. 5 minutes, okay. I'm
5
done.
minutes, bro. And mind you, they be going in there raw vocals. They just be saying whatever. They come out, the engineer do his thing. Song good, song over with. That's a hit right there. That's a hit right there.
Smash.
You feel me, bro? Like, damn. Smash. That's why, like, me, like, doing it, like, all by yourself, and, like, mixing, like, your own shit, and, like, trying to make sure it sounds, like, up to par. Because motherfuckers been saying, like, my music been sounding like I'm in a studio, but the whole time I be using the Apple headphones. Like, last year I recently got, like, my mic, so I've been using that now, so it sounds a little bit more clear. But I be using my Apple headphones to make this shit, and, like, it's definitely other artists that do that shit, too. Like, you'd be surprised. You'd be like, oh, this nigga, he probably in the studio. Nope, he in the crib. He in the closet. The Apple headphones up. So, it's really
I feel like doing stuff like that, though, makes you respect the game even more.
Yeah.
Like, you doing everything by yourself, so it makes you respect the producer, it makes you respect the engineer, because you're like, hold on, damn, this shit not easy.
And it'll make the success, and when you get the full studio, it'll make that shit feel so much better, because, damn, I done came from the phone. Like, I done came from the Apple headphones. You feel me, bro? No mic.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, the first time I went to to this one studio, it was like all the way in LaGrange. Like, niggas had to, like, I had to drive from the crib to LaGrange, and my OG didn't know, obviously. So I'm like, come on. And so I had to, like, go all the way to LaGrange and shit. It was like around like 3, 4. So I probably got there like 6 type shit. And then like when I got there, I was like, okay, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. And like, I'm recording, like, they told me, all right, so like because like you gotta let the engineer know when you want to punch in and like when you want to take it out, or like, you know what I'm saying, go back to the top and shit like that. I was not used to that shit. Usually I record some shit. If I don't like it, I'm just doing this shit off my phone. You know what I'm saying? But like, you gotta tell them, okay, let me come in at so and so time. Let me come in at this part or whatever. I'm like, damn, this is really what these niggas be doing type shit. But like, I got used to it though. Like, it wasn't bad. But like, I felt like I wasn't really in control of my own music, and I didn't like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It was cool though. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely when I get to another studio and like they give me like full access to everything, but like I have a raw ass like engineer, I'll be cool.
So like the engineering process, you know, like engineering your own music, how long does that usually take you?
That's really like it takes the least amount of time with everything else, because the most important part is just getting like the vocals and getting like the right flow on your shit. So if you like once like the mastering part, I feel like that's I love that part. It's like the easiest part, you know what I'm saying? You're just clarifying your vocals and making it sound like better and mixing it with the beat. So it's really not that hard.
I feel like damn near everybody has their part of the process. Whatever they do, they have their part of the process they enjoy most.
I love the mixing part. I love that shit,
Mixing
bro.
part.
Yeah, I love that shit, bro. Like more, not more than I love the recording process, obviously, because I be having fun. But the mixing process, bro, yeah, because it's like you basically mixing it to sound how like other people would hear it in their headphones, basically. So you just in there, I'm in there just. I be sitting down like in my chair, over comfortable, just doing this, bro. I'm telling you,
And then also, can you tell us more about other hobbies you have and how that helps with music?
Going to the gym, going to the fucking gym, cause bro, like it's really like you have to be like mentally disciplined in order to get up after you're done doing homework. Matter of fact, fuck that. After a long day of class, walking around this fucking quad.
So it's just a long day at Illinois State, man.
Bro, a long day. After a long day at ISU, you already like, you could just imagine 4 to 5 classes that day. You didn't finish your assignments. You didn't hopped in the studio, made a song, right? Then you're like, damn, I'm burnt out. No, gotta go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? So like the gym is really, bro, you have to be like mentally like disciplined. You feel me? So
how do you prepare yourself on days when you don't want to go?
Like go to the gym?
Yeah.
I just honestly, bro, there's no like me telling myself that, oh yeah, I should go. Bro, I'm like, you know what? The thing that stops me, bro, is the fact that I'm sitting down. Once I get up, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So all you gotta do is just get up.
It's easier said than done.
It is really, because sometimes you
get comfortable.
That's what motherfuckers get stuck at. Sitting down, man.
Sitting down, bro. When I tell you, bro, once you get up, you have that energy already. So you just go and do what the fuck you gotta do. Cause sitting down, bro, I'm like, I ain't even finna do nothing. You start leaning back, you start getting comfortable. See, that's the thing. You can't be comfortable being comfortable.
Say that one more time.
You can't be comfortable being comfortable.
And that's with anything.
Yeah, that's with all aspects of life, bro. If you want to win, you can't be comfortable. You gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable.
But it's like we gotta create our own fucking discomfort. That's
a hard part
be
too.
hard for people.
That's why people be like, man, I ain't even trying to do all that. I ain't trying to do all that. See, that's why people get stuck where the fuck they at, because they not trying to do all that. Niggas trying to chill.
Right.
You gotta get the fuck up and go do that shit.
Gotta do all that to
feel
be
me?
successful.
You know what I'm saying? Shit don't come easy, bro.
Man, you know what's crazy though? Is the fact that like niggas will tell you I don't even want to do all that, and then you whole time you trying to put them in the position to be able, because you see more of their potential than they see it, and I feel like potential's a motherfucker.
Exactly.
Potential don't mean shit. In my dictionary, potential don't mean shit if you don't know how to implement your potential.
I was just gonna say shit. Just go by shit. They say potential overrated, man.
It don't mean shit.
Everybody got it. Everybody got potential.
Bro, when I tell you, it's a lot of people with potential, but they don't have the work ethic to like do that.
Get to the next level.
That shit overrated.
Because like I know, bro, even like not even music, bro. Even like with sports, I know niggas that have potential to like could damn near like play collegiate ball. Like the league is crazy because that's a whole nother. You got to be a whole nother type of fucking human.
That's another different animal.
But bro, like even playing like college sports, man, I know these niggas could do it. It's just that they chose not to. I don't know why, but like, you know, that's their life. You know what I'm saying? But damn, and I've been telling them like, bro, you could really do this shit. They're like, man, like I know. You know what I'm saying? Like I know. But like, damn.
That's all. Bro, that story goes the same every time.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what I could be doing. I don't want to do that right now, though.
I'm just chilling. You feel me? I ain't trying to do it. I'm just chilling right now, bro.
Give me a couple more years, I'll be done.
A couple more years is crazy.
And then a couple more years go by, you're still at the same spot.
No,
now you mad at life.
I'm telling you, bro.
You mad at life.
Like, even like what you said, like damn. Even like when you trying to put like one of your homies in a position where like they could be great, bro, and it's like you know that they could do that shit. And then they're like, nah, I'm just chilling. Then you go do that shit. Then now you pop it. Now you know what I'm saying? You succeeding at what the fuck you doing. Then they're like, damn, I should have did that shit. And now they want to come up to see what you doing. But nigga, that's leeching, bro. That's leeching.
You damn near almost missed your beat.
You know what I'm saying?
But you
and not damn near. You did.
You did miss
train already passed.
But like you know, and then sometimes you just like you my homie, I can help you out. But at the same time though, it's just like you gonna have to earn it.
There's only so much help that one can give, bro.
Bro, you say it all the time. Shit, it's like train leaving, man. You gotta hop on the train soon. Train leaving.
About that ticket.
Exactly.
Or get an Uber to the next stop. Uber to the next stop is crazy.
Nah, hell no. See, that's taking that shortcut shit to get to where you want to be.
You said Uber shortcut.
That's shortcuts in life. See, look, because then you get to that place. Train them pass already. Now what?
We gonna catch him on the next stop.
Still playing catch up, bro.
I know, playing catch up in the life
and then
is crazy.
It's never enough.
Oh
it's never enough, bro.
I just feel like it's kind of like I feel like discipline, all that discipline, potential, all that like work ethic, everything. Some people are naturally born with it, you know. But then it's like. Majority of us, like I'm gonna say 90% of people gonna have to work on it. Like it's something that you constantly gonna have to wake up every day and like I'm like you chasing greatness, and you're not chasing greatness for nobody but for yourself. And I feel like that. I feel like some people just are stuck at a point where it's just like, oh, I'm doing this for so and so. I'm doing this for my mom. I'm doing this for my dad. I'm doing this for my boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm doing this for my wife, my husband. But the whole time, you should be doing it to make sure you are good, to make sure you are good, to make sure that you make their life as easy as possible. I feel like some people, and it's selfish in a sense, but I feel like some people don't understand that idea. Like, it's cool to want to help everybody out. It's cool to want to bring everybody on board with you. But
it's cool,
when are you going to do it for you?
Bro, I say
that's because I be practicing like selflessness, bro. I don't like thinking of myself before others. Like I was raised to think that.
No,
way.
we was all raised like that.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we African, bro. We African kids, bro. We not gonna like, damn. We're not gonna think of ourselves before other people, bro. Like,
but in this world, sometimes that little urge is needed.
It is. Bro, I say that shit all the time. You can't be like, yeah, I want this. I want to do this for my mom, or I want to do this so she could see me do. Like, nah, it can't be that, because at the end of the day, something could happen to your mom. Damn, she gone now. You don't have nothing to prove to nobody. She not here no more.
Now you're,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So now what's your why?
Well, what's your why? Exactly. Now you just want to stop.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't attach your why to like a
person.
It's cool to have them as like I said,
inspiration.
You want to do cool for your people. You want to be good for them and shit like that. But what's your why gotta be somewhere? It's like that shit intangible. It's not going nowhere. It's set in stone. That's why I'm doing this shit.
That's why at the beginning of the podcast I had asked you who inspires you, because your parents, your friends, all that, they are inspiration. No, I wasn't playing. I wasn't playing. It's just like, I'm trying to see what your inspiration is, but you can't connect your why to your inspiration.
Oh, there's also like more to the why. Like I said my mom inspired me.
That's what I said.
But like what keeps me going is like me, like I want to like knowing, what keeps me going is knowing that like I could really be where these big named artists are. That's what keeps me going. Knowing that I could do that shit, and I have the potential to do that shit, and I'm actually putting the work towards doing that shit. So that's what keeps me going.
What they say?
Knowing that I could fucking be there.
Aim for the moon, reach the stars.
Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon.
Regardless of the situation, just keep aiming.
You know what I'm saying? Keep aiming.
You're gonna hit it one day.
No doubt.
You're gonna hit it one day. If you keep doing something over and over and over and over, bro, there's no way you're not gonna get your
you're gonna make, like, bro.
You're gonna get something out of it. You're gonna get something out of it.
For sure. Facts. You're gonna hit.
So also going back to like the discipline aspect of the
Right.
gym, like I feel like when did you realize the gym was helping you with your music?
First and foremost, it was keeping me in shape. Like I had to, like, you know what I'm saying? And plus, like, you waiting on, like, cause also I was at a point in time where, like, I was just out of my zone and I couldn't like make a song for shit. It's also like it's also a mental thing. It's definitely a mental thing. But like going to the gym, bro, it helped me like relax with all fucking stressors and shit. Cause bro, life is fucking stressful, dude. You know what I'm saying? We go to the gym, bro, all the stress, like, bro, I go to the gym fucking raging. I'm like, man, fuck life, fuck everything, fuck this, fuck that. By the time I get home, I'm like, damn, man, life is fucking good. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just get out that little warm shower, bro. You like, damn, bro, what the fuck was I even tripping about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the gym is really like the
Bring
gym
back to
is-
reality.
Yes, bro. The gym will really like humble you, because knowing that you like, because say if you go into the gym and you hitting like chest and back or some shit. Like yesterday, I was hitting chest and back with my homie. That nigga was pushing me to do that shit, like knowing like, cause if I came in that bitch myself, I wouldn't have did that shit. But that nigga pushed me to do that shit, so I did that shit, and I'm like, bro, like you gotta think of it like life, bro. Sometimes you might think that like you might see something and you think you can't do it, but you in reality, bro, you go do that shit, you can do that shit, bro.
That's facts.
You can really do that shit.
Oh yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole like, man, it's a whole thing, bro. Like with music is very much mental than like physical. So yeah.
That's deep.
Because if you're not in the right headspace, bro, you're not gonna make no hit for nobody. You're not gonna make. I can't make you feel good with the music if I'm fucked up in the head.
That's true.
You feel me?
Gotta know
So
what the people want to hear.
you know. So
And then you had touched on like being able to go to the gym with, I guess, a workout partner and help them push on you. To some people, that can either be a motivating factor or that could be a competitive factor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like you and know you're like, hey, no, bro, I see you 24/7. Ain't no way you stronger than me.
But nah, you get you. Hey,
It's a humbling place.
sometimes, bro, like. Sometimes, bro, you gotta like humble yourself
It's
and
a
like,
humbling place.
and realize that like some people are like
Just strong.
They might look like you, but nigga, them niggas are strong as fuck. Like my homie that I'm going with, bro, he's built literally just like me, but that nigga is strong as shit. Nigga is strong as fuck.
And some people, like, that's the one thing, like, you got to be able to go to the gym with people who you feel like you could be competitive with.
Yeah.
But at the same time, bro, I'm in
Also
there to
learn
motivate.
from.
Bro, I'm in that bitch to motivate you. You in that bitch to motivate me. No
Bro,
type of shit. Like,
iron sharpening iron. You did. So,
you say you dig.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, like, you touched on a little bit too about, like, you know, having inspiration factors and all that. Like, what are some of the, you know, some of the values and some of the discipline that your mom has instilled in you?
Never let anybody like make you feel less of like what you are. You know what I'm saying? So like never let anybody belittle you. Cause if you know you're him, you gonna let that nigga tell you not him? You know what I'm saying? Like wow, like come on. If you know you're that guy, like I got my homie right, he's sitting right here, bro. He don't let nobody tell him that he's not him, because he knows what the fuck he's worked for and what the fuck he's achieved.
His ass, not him.
Hey, but like, yeah. You're not gonna let nobody tell him that. You not like even with his modeling shit. You're not gonna let nobody tell him, be like, oh yeah, this nigga not it with the modeling shit. You know he doing that shit. This nigga ass, come on, bro.
And he gonna let you know too.
He gonna let you know that shit.
He gonna let you know. He gonna let you know he him. But yeah, like, oh, so for you all watching pretty much and listening, the person he's talking about is our first person on this Freestyles podcast,
Dr. Adu,
Mr.
Dr. Dominic Adu.
So pretty much, like, I feel like that's something that could be really good for like anybody listening to that. Like, don't let anybody belittle you.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much, like, if you think and you know that you've been putting in work towards something and you've always consistently showed up when it was needed, don't let nobody else tell you can't do it.
Like you want to know, like something that like I just realized, like
What's up?
there might be some people saying like, oh, like a couple people that you even know, like they might tell you, oh yeah, I'm not really like, can you do something else? Like, can you do something better? Like, I'm not really fucking with it. And then it'd be a motherfucker you don't know, bro. that shit was fucking amazing. That shit changed my life.
All the time.
Bro, what?
All the time.
Nigga, bro,
All the time.
The more people, there's like a lot of people that support you that you don't even fucking know.
All the time.
The strangers gonna make you rich, bro.
Bro,
Nobody you know gonna.
nigga, I checked my
unlock
fucking,
the code for you.
analytics the other day, bro, and I seen somebody listen to my shit like 10, 20 times in New Zealand. Who the fuck do I know in New Zealand, bro?
He said, "Who I know."
Strangers gonna make that's hey,
Nigga,
the strangers.
No,
New Zealand is crazy.
because it's also the fact that this is. I'm gonna put this in perspective. People that know you know the not the serious side necessarily. They know like who you were, the stubborn side, the goofy
Like
side, the funny
little
side,
goofy little kid,
the kid side, all that.
Yeah.
So they don't see much past that.
Yeah.
The strangers that are coming in are meeting you on your new life journey. They're meeting you in a different chapter.
sure.
So they're seeing you from a different light. They're seeing you from a different perspective.
They see you as the artist, whereas these niggas will see you as the goofy from Rogers Park.
Yeah, you be
the little goofy, especially this little fat
like they just pretty much, it's like they have a built-in version of you already in their head.
Right.
And that's the hard part for them to overcome. Where it's like, oh, hold on, he can really be successful.
Right.
And then they wait for you to do something that everybody else likes or enjoys to be like, damn, I know him.
Oh, you know what's crazy? Like, there's people that are like, they'll half support you.
Oh yeah.
So like they'd be low key hating, but they'll half support you just in case they see it, like just in case you make it type shit. They'll half support you for like, bro, that shit is crazy.
That shit is crazy.
That shit is crazy as fuck. They'd be like nah, like it could be like this, right? You play your music, they be, oh yeah, that shit decent, but then they're not gonna like play your shit like out in public type shit. They be, bro, chill, don't even do that.
Don't do all of that yet.
You said don't do all that. So, but in front of me, it's like, oh, it's decent. It's this, it's that.
They're gonna play it in front of you 24/7.
They don't play. Oh, they're like, bro, I've been bumping to this shit. You go outside, they go to class, they not putting it on. Dick riders, literally, niggas is dick riding. Come on,
That's not crazy.
Then when I make it, bro, I was bumping your shit, bro. What you mean? What you want bumping shit, nigga? Come on, bro. The moment you leave the crib, you playing that new little baby. Come on, bro. Come on, dude.
Really though.
And it's crazy too, though. Like, it's so crazy to watch. Like, pretty much like. You know your homie has a clothing brand. You know your homie raps. You know your homie sings. You know your homie do all that extra shit, right? And then you gonna share all these celebrity stuff, because I understand, like, they have helped influence your life in a certain way. You're gonna share all this celebrity stuff, and then when it comes to your homie shit, you ain't even share one of them, and then you weren't gonna wait for your homie to get put on to be like, damn, that's my homie. That shit crazy to me. It's like, bro, support your homie while he's doing all the stuff he's doing, because it's hard to start something.
Yeah, and it's like niggas sense that, man. And it's like you can't try to come around too late either. When it's like they starting to get a little bug, so they gonna sense that shit. They gonna be like, man, I was just struggling 2-3 weeks ago. Now I got this deal. I got all this type of shit starting to come in. I'm starting to get some motion. You trying to hop back on and shit? Nah,
That shit crazy.
nah. You should have rolled through the storm with me, man. Now that shit over with. You want to hop on,
When
bro?
I tell you, bro, like when I was like stuck in that little like confused, well, not really confused, but like
Figuring it out.
you feel me? I was trying to figure out like what the fuck was going on. Cause bro, before that, I was going crazy. But then like at that time, I was like, damn, what the fuck? I can't make no fucking song. I couldn't even like do nothing. Like I'll definitely save the beats though to see if like maybe the shit will come back. And the shit did not come back for like a month, bro. It took me like a month to actually make like a good song, and that's fucked up. It is. But like I wasn't in the right headspace at the time, and I feel like the only person that was like there for me for real was like just like a couple of like my friends type shit. Like nobody, like at that time, bro, phone was not ringing, bro. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't shit going on, bro. School, I was doing good in school, but like I feel like my shit was starting to drop a little bit. So you know what I'm saying, until I like got back into like my mental fortitude, that's where like I started going to the gym. That's why shit started coming back. You know what I'm saying? Shit started like flowing. And my creative juices started coming too. So I was like, damn, like really, you just gotta be patient. Patience is really a thing. And I feel like honestly, like artists I feel like it's a lot of artists that do that though. They take a little break to kind of like gather themselves. You know what I'm saying? So gathering yourself and taking time for yourself is not a bad thing. it's definitely a good thing.
I want to go along with the same what you just said. It's patience and also putting yourself in a new environment.
Yeah.
Like I feel like sometimes like you can't just keep. It's pretty much like you have the same problem over and over and over and over. You can't keep solving it the same way over and over and over and over and over and over. You're gonna have to change some little things. You're gonna have to tweak a little things. You're gonna have to figure out. Oh, maybe I might do this better if I'm in the library. I might do this something better if I'm in my closet. If I'm somewhere else, change your environment. Because at the end of the day, like you can grow so much once your environment has been changed.
Hey, my homie say, look good, feel good.
Oh, yeah.
He say, look good, feel good. And that's definitely, I feel like that's definitely, that's so true. Because, like, you put it like this, right? Say you about to present in class. Mm-hmm. And then, you know what I'm saying, you put on a bummy outfit. You're not really
do shit.
Like, you're not trying to talk to nobody, man. You on your own shit today. Head, I'm going to say AirPods in, you chilling. You come into class, you like, man, look at you just talking, saying bullshit, bro. You like, you know what I'm saying, the crowd is not engaged to none of that shit. Or you come in, I'm saying, you look good, you just, you know what I'm saying, you put on that little drip, you know what I'm saying, you put that shit on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, and you walk into class and like they know you in that bitch because they see that shit on you. You know what I'm saying, you look good and you feel good. You like, man, I just put that shit on. I'm about to go into this class and knock out this presentation.
Clothes,
you giving you know what I'm saying, you using hand gestures and shit. Yeah, bro. That's definitely a thing. That's why anytime I know I'm about to present in class, I put that shit on.
Like,
I definitely
appearance, the way you appear, to some people might be like, oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. In this real world, it matters.
I had a homie that tell me like, bro, why the fuck you be why do you be dressing to go to class? They go, why the fuck not? All these fucking clothes I have in my closet and I'm supposed to wear the same hoodie and sweatpants that I would, like, come on, bro.
I'm gonna put that shit on.
Put that shit on, bro. It don't even have to be an occasion. Right. Just wear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just put that shit on, bro. Right. And you know what I'm saying?
For all you know, also, I'm a big believer in, it's just, you don't know who you might run into. Like today, I was walking towards the gym. I met a dude that has a business down here. He's a CEO of fitness. And pretty much just from how I was presenting myself, how I carried myself, I was able to, get a business card to potentially get him on here. And it's just like, you don't know, like, you just really don't know who you might run into for real. Right. And I feel like don't bless your, don't stop your blessings just because you feel like you don't care.
For sure.
Absolutely.
I definitely feel that.
Absolutely, man. Well, with that being said, man, we want to thank you for coming on the show, man. Dropping a whole bunch of gems musically.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All of that throughout life, man. But you go ahead and get the people like somewhere to get in contact with you and somewhere to like listen to music, tune in and shit like that.
Yeah. Nueblessings on all platforms. Nueblessings on Instagram. Nueblessings on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And then can you spell it out for them?
Oh yeah, it's definitely not spelled NEW. It's NUE and then blessings. We did so.
We're gonna put it in the bio too, just in case for everybody to tune in and listen.
Everything gonna be linked and shit like that.
Yes, and before we go, also by the way, this is Nueblessings music. So before also we go, please don't stop learning.
Never stop learning, man. It's the fucking Free Sauce Podcast. We out.
And we out.
Yeah, fresher than off-white Jordans. Niggas is boring. Tell them to go get a bag. Got up right in the morning. Ain't even eat. Permit this ain't good for the man.